Hello all. Welcome to this walk and talk for Wednesday, December 20th, 2023. And greetings from the decorous purlieus of beautiful St. George, Utah. That's a phrase for my Woodhouseian pals. So yeah, it's been almost 3 weeks since my last walk and talk, so it's definitely time for a new one. I'm over in my local park this time, over by Little Valley, and this is a place where I'm quite familiar with. I walked here a lot when I was in shape and walking before my issues. Anyway, enough about that. So today's the 20th again of December. My nephew Jacob is, as we speak, or as I record this, is on his way down from Rexburg, Idaho to pick me up, and we're going to go drive to California tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. So let me report on what I've been doing and what we're going to do next. Let me think. Okay, so the 8th of December was Friday a couple weeks ago, and that was the Southwest Symphony's annual Messiah performance, which was really good. They played about 40% of it, so they didn't do the whole Messiah, and it was really nice, although the choir that was singing could use a little help in their tenor section, although that might have been because they were probably mic'd improperly. Anyway, it was a good evening. The 10th of December was the rededication of the St. George Temple, which was a beautiful service. President Jeffrey Holland, was the one giving the dedicatory prayer, and it was amazing to see him, considering that he was literally on his deathbed earlier this year. He was definitely preserved for that work. He's actually a St. George native and grew up. It's been generations of his family that's been involved with the St. George Temple, so it was really a beautiful thing to see. It's the 17th, so last Sunday was our Christmas program at church, and it was really a beautiful program. We had an excellent time, an excellent turnout. For the inquiring minds that want to know, the choir performed O Come, Emmanuel, Good Christian Folk Rejoice, and While Shepherds Watch Their Flocks. We also had a soloist who sang beautifully, and she did great, and we had the primary children did one number, and they're always so cute. They sang Stars Were Gleaming, I think is what they sang. So that was nice. I'm glad it's over, but it was a beautiful program. I always kind of, as the choir director, I always consider the Christmas program as kind of my final exam for the year. And so it takes a little bit out of me. To tell an honest truth, the most difficult part for me seems to always be putting the narration together. I've written a lot, and you'd think that I would be able to do it with no problem, but whatever reason, I always procrastinate it and put it off, and end up having terrible writer's block, but I got it done. So good program. All right, so what's coming up? Other than me going down to California, that's pretty much it. So we will be going down tomorrow. Takes about 6 hours to get down there. Shouldn't be a problem. Anticipating a nice, easy trip. While I'm down there, in addition to just being with family and enjoying that, and seeing friends, I'm going to go to the Los Angeles Temple, which will be really nice. Another thing I'm planning on doing is my year-end planning for 2024. So that's something that I always do between Christmas and New Year's. Been doing it for years. All right, so as for this channel and these videos, I do have some plans. As I've been doing these and going back and listening and watching myself and seeing my own handiwork, first of all, getting over the initial frighteningness of all of that, I think I've started to develop a kind of a pattern and a routine for things that I want to do, and I'm starting to get the eye for what kind of shots I need to take for, oh, go this way, camera. Let's go. Oh, I hate it when it does this. Okay, well, we'll go this way, fine. As you can also tell, I do these these walk and talks as a one continuous non-breaking thing. Okay, wants to go this way now. You're being difficult. Curses on you. Anyway, I will continue doing these next year. I also plan on doing obviously a lot more other stuff. I'm going to get out in my camping rig and go camping a few times and do some more travel I was unable to do this year. So look forward to those, more out and abouts. Another thing I've really got on my list and I've had for a long time is a series of videos around my hobbies. The first one is probably going to be around my miniatures wargaming hobby, where I have an idea for about an 8-part little mini series of videos I'll release weekly on a little topic. So look forward to that in the new year. Possibly some of my other hobbies and interests. So that will be good. So, yeah, one thing that I do also realize after listening and watching myself is I have to stop with this and stuff. Then again, that's a function of doing things in one cut and as a single take. So you get me raw and unedited. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this as always. I really thank you again for your friendship, support, prayers, everything, and for staying in touch. And for this time, until I talk to you next, which may or may not be before the end of this year, before New Year's Day. I think I'll try to, but we'll see what happens. Well, so much for one single continuous take. I actually ran out of battery. I've found that during this time of the year when things are a bit colder, my battery seems to last even less time. That and I'm getting pretty long-winded. So let me just sign off and say, I'll try and do another one of these before New Year's, down from California, just for a different change of pace. So go up in the air, take a look at the park from above, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.